Hi, tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name is Abhishek Suvarnabhumi. I'm from Maharashtra. Currently, I'm working as an embedded test engineer in electronic and services sector from last 3.5 years. Uh, I have completed my graduation from Virtualization College of Engineering, Nagpur in 2021. Later, I joined NVTS in November 21. In my over 3 years of experience, I have worked in a total of 3 projects in electric services. My first project was the display driver project, which was for the client Ellipse Semiconductor. In that project, I worked as a support engineer. So, in that project, we need to test the display driver and the smartwatch application. Basically, an application is named as a smartwatch. So, we need to test that application code and we need to run it basically. So, we were getting the different polygon shapes like square, circle, triangle, rectangle on the Alif SoC board, which was the rendering operations. So, we were performing basically in that project. My second project was based on the virtualization. This project was for the client Intel. In this project, we have worked for the GPU validation basically. Uh, in GPU validation, we need to virtualize the GPU cards, the physical GPU cards, and we need to launch the virtual machines and execute the benchmarking workloads on the same after installing the latest driver shared by the client. So in this project, I had worked in various modules such as SR-IOV, which is the single root I/O virtualization, then pass through VSG, ESXi, Citrix. So these are all the modules we were using for launching the VMs, that is the virtual machines, and we were installing the graphics driver shared by the client on it, and we were executing the benchmarking workloads and the GATS workloads, graphics acceleration test support workloads on those virtual machines, and check the results basically, the FPS values frames per second, and the GPU utilization we were checking in that. My third project, in which currently I'm working, is same for the client Intel. This project is based on the Android testing, Android and vehicle infotainment. So basically, we are testing Android here, which is used in vehicle infotainment. So in this project, uh, we have different platforms such as MDL, ALOS, DM, bare metal, uh, MBL is navigable, and ALOS is aluminum OS platform. So on these platforms, we are flashing the build actually shared by the client, and we need to execute the test cases. We have the test plan in Zapier skill JIRA. Uh, there we need to refer the test plan. There are various test cases in the test plan. Uh, like there are campaigns, various campaigns such as Android framework, USB, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, storage, sensors, then fast boot, uh, graphics, display. So these are the campaigns in this project, and inside each campaign we have particular tests. So suppose for Bluetooth we are considering we have the A2DP sync, like A2DP sync test case, then HFP call over phone call we are testing, then connectivity we are checking basically, then in Wi-Fi we are checking the Wi-Fi connectivity, the SSID is showing or not, or whether it is connecting properly with the particular SSID or not. So such test cases are there. In Android framework, we are checking like multi-pen features, then settings, then uh, the display size is increasing or decreasing. Like such types of test cases are there. Multiple tests are there. So we are testing these tests and updating the results in Zapier Skin. Parallelly, we are doing the we are performing the key performance indicators on Android, which are the PNP KPIs like power and performance KPI, boot KPI, and touch KPI. Then in AFT, which is the automation, we are using the ACS automation framework here for doing the automation, and we need to execute the we have already automated the test cases from the client, and we need to execute the automation tests here for the same campaigns as I told. Um, then, so that's all about myself. Yeah, thank you.
Based on your expertise, what would you consider to be your primary skills relevant to this role?
My primary skill on this role is basically I'm working as an embedded test engineer from 3.5 years. So, prime skills that embedded testing only. In that Android testing we are doing basically, and GPU validation, that is the graphics testing. So these two are my primary skills currently. And we're using Python as a in our automation. So Python is also considered as a program in my primary skills. I consider. Uh, uh, yeah, that's all about my primary skills currently.
Can you describe your secondary skills and how they complement your primary expertise?
Yeah, like secondary skills like C. In C, I have worked C Linux. I have worked earlier. And currently also I'm working with Linux only. Like with various in virtualization project with various operating system like Win 10, Win 11, Win 19, Win 22 server, Win 19 server. So with this I have worked basically. And in virtualization, VMware Horizon client, client PNC. Uh, so this also I have used in my projects. Uh, then now Zapper skill, JIRA is there, testing tool, testing and bug tracking tool. So that I will be considered it as my secondary skill. Uh, yeah, that's all. And driver validation skill. It will come under the secondary skills for me. Yeah.
Can you tell me about the projects you've worked on, highlighting your role in the key technologies you use?
Yeah, as I already told, like I have worked in total three projects. My first project was for the client Android Semiconductor. Uh, this project is based on the display. This was a display project basically, display driver project. In this project, I was worked as a support engineer in testing and debugging the driver and application code. Uh, so basically, we need to test the driver and application code here, and the rendering operations we need to perform by running the smartwatch application as a code. So after running the smartwatch application, the images should be visible on the Alec SoC board. Then we can consider our code is running properly fine. Uh, and if it's not coming, then we need to debug the code and we need to check the changes which have been done actually. Uh, then in my second project, with the GPU validation, I have worked in various modules as I told, SR-IOV, pass-through, secrets, USGA, ESXi. These are the modules like which were in each module there is a separate VM launching process basically. So I have worked in all these modules. So in setup part, we were doing like suppose SRI we have explained. So in single bit IO virtualization, we are doing first BIOS setting in our host machine, SXI host we are using for the graphics testing in SR-IOV. on that ESXi host, we are doing the BIOS setting first, basic input output settings uh, uh, in the KVM basically, cabinet configuration. Uh, in the .keyboard we are doing, and we are doing that settings. Then after that we are launching the we are installing the host driver on the ESXi host. Then we are downloading the OS on the host first. Then we are downloading the host driver on that particular host. After that uh, we need to virtualize our GPU card. Basically, we need to update the grub there. After updating the grub, according to the module we are using, like SRV, we are using, then for that SR-IOV grub we need to update in grub settings, and if pass through we are using, then we need to update the pass through grub there. Then after that, we need to launch the VMs uh, with the in terms of SR-IOV. If I say, then we are launching the VMs with the virtual GPU cards. For virtualizing the GPU cards, we are using the VGPU script, which is nothing but the Python script. In that, the code is written for virtualizing the graphics card, physical graphics card. So, as per the profile told by client, like suppose V2 profile is there, then with single card, we need to virtualize that card. Uh, with the single physical card, we are virtualizing for the two VMs, like two virtual cards we are creating from that, and we are launching those